If you're a Sonic fan, at some point you're gonna need help playing the game. Eggman Land, Chronos Island's Puzzle, or Egg Puzzle from SA1, you're gonna need help to do it. And even if you don't, hearing other people's opinions on your favorite or least favorite Sonic game is really nice, and here's where we enter the world of SonicTubers. These are channels dedicated to making Sonic content, and today I grabbed 15 of my favorite and ranked them all. Before I start, keep in mind that I just want to constructively criticize other SonicTubers. Nobody's perfect, and I just wanted to help said people. I also know I'm not perfect either. In fact, I know that this video probably sucks. But I had a lot of fun making this video. With that stated, let's start with the D tier. Coming up with our number 15 spot is Vanilla Rice, and Vanilla Rice actually has really interesting videos in my opinion, but it's not exactly the videos that are interesting, it's more his shorts. His shorts are amazing, like they're really good, they're like well edited, they have good content inside. If you need to know more Sonic news, stuff that's happening, stuff that you probably wouldn't get most other places, then I would consider subscribing to him because he's a really good channel. But other than that, I don't really see much interest in his long video format, so the thing he can improve on is just really nothing. There's nothing he can improve on. It's just that I don't find his content very interesting, and it's only the shorts that are fun to watch. So let's move on to the 14th place. Coming up to our 14th spot, we have Classic Sonic the Hedgehog. And the thing I like about him is that his older videos had content that you don't see very much. Like there was this one video he talked about the color of the silver or white or gray emerald, which I thought was really cool because literally nobody else ever thinks about that. And that's the kind of stuff I think about. So it was really cool seeing somebody cover it. But very lately, his interesting videos, they're just not that for me. They're not really interesting. All in all, I just feel like it's gotten sour over time. And he even said that it is on one of his posts. So I would consider subscribing to him. Another thing that I really don't like that much is that it isn't his fault, but he doesn't use his voice, and I feel it holds it back a lot. Using your voice is like, it really impacts the annotation and what you're saying and the way people perceive it. Using text is just, it's not as impulsive, it's not as effective as using your voice, so I think that thing lets him back. So what I think he should improve on, I think he should make more interesting videos with talk about concentrated topics, like stuff like that. I think like covering more stuff like that would be really cool. So let's move on to the 13th spot. So we're coming up to our last person that's in the D tier, and number 13 goes to GWA. He has content topics that are actually really nice in concept, and his upload schedule is pretty consistent, which means it's really good. He has good upload times, and the reason why I'm talking about upload schedule I'll mention later, but the execution of the way he does it is really well edited, but it's really just short. I feel like it's more informative than it is like an actual like engagement. I feel like these video essays shouldn't be just telling people what you think about it. It should have a conversation about it. That's what I like about the later people that you'll see in this video. I think he should have more, elaborate more, like explain more, you know, just expand the video. He should just like add more funny jokes, stuff like that, keep you interested in the video, and expand the topics in your videos. Other than that, your content is actually pretty good, so I would consider subscribing to GWA. Really good content creator. If you like some of his other videos in the past, which I don't know, but other than that, he's a good creator. So let's go into the C tier. So starting off the C tier, we have our 12th position, and our 12th position is SuperCon613. His video topics are really good, and the editing is make it funny and intriguing to watch. Uploads are a bit bumpy, but otherwise it really is a good channel. And the thing about this is, I don't think there's anything wrong with this channel. It has good uploads, the editing is good, there's a bunch of jokes to make you feel engaged with the content, the topics are really nice. I just think that he should improve on everything. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's actually good. His videos are good, but I don't think it's his full potential. I know for a fact he can definitely do something better. And he did, I think he said it in his 2024 video, but other than that, really good content creator. You should subscribe to him. His videos are really nice, so I think I'm going to move on to the 11th position. So we're coming up to our 11th spot. Our 11th spot is Snack Pigeon, and he makes video content like based on like beating some Frontiers challenges. Frontiers is really a game I like a lot, and I like when people do challenges on them. It's really engaging to watch. It's not really video essay type, which I personally prefer a bit more, but it's okay. I just think it's only the late ones, like the ones that are as of lately, like a month ago till now, they're really good, but the ones before that, I don't really see much. I don't engage with them. They're not really that interesting. So what I have to say is that he isn't doing anything wrong. Like, he isn't doing anything wrong. I'm happy he started making this kind of content, but I think he should just continue. As of recently, it's a really good channel, but as a whole, it's a bit lacking. But I don't think that's his fault. I think he's just improving over time, which is really good. So we're gonna move on to our last position, the 10th position in the C tier. So we're moving on to our last position, the C tier, which is the 10th spot, and that's Adonisar. He has really nice speedrunning content. He has this playlist, or it's his episode of this. It's called Speedrunning Evolution, and it's really nice. I really like it. It's like the editing is good. The voice he uses is so engaging. But my only problem with him is that he doesn't have a really good upload schedule. And I can understand. Making videos is really hard. I in fact know that making this video alone is probably going to take me like 3 hours. And this is a really, really bad edited video. Talking about somebody who's trying to make 11-minute videos that are all good consistently throughout the way without lacking in between can take a really long time. But the problem with bad upload schedules for multiple YouTubers is that when a lot of the YouTubers you watch don't upload that consistently, you're left with absolutely nothing to do. So that's why I've really made upload schedule a big part of why I'd rank these YouTubers. But other than that, he is the only channel to have consistently good videos. Every single video he has on his channel is good. It's fun to watch, it's engaging, the topics are nice, everything is good. So what I have is just to upload more. I feel like it would make him better. I love his content, but it's cool to take your time if you need to, because I can understand. Let's move on to the B rank. So we're moving on to the B rank, and the number 9 position is Game Cage. Really well edited videos and funny reactions. It's like you're in the video, you're there. And another thing I really like about him is that he's very conversational with his comment section and his fans in general. He did this AMV challenge. He does all these other stuff. He communicates with his fans, so it doesn't really feel like you're just watching. It's not a one-sided conversation all the time. You can talk to him. You know, he's really, really good. But the problem, I just see some uninteresting videos and a bit of a weird upload schedule, but it's not actually his fault. And the reason why is because I only watch his Sonic content because I don't know, I just only watch Sonic content. So he does upload stuff other than Sonic, but it's only the Sonic ones I watch. So I'm basing the upload time on Sonic from Sonic to Sonic. So like it's not really that good when it's like that. But it's not his fault because he has other things to do. So I just say keep doing what you do. He could work on uploading more, but I just mentioned that it's completely fine if he's not. I'd rather have just not that much videos that are all well edited and good than a lot of videos that are absolute trash. So I think Game Change deserves a 9th spot. So we're moving on to the 8th spot. So we're moving on to our 8th position. Our 8th position is Splash Dash, and Splash Dash has really interesting topics. Great video essays, and our jokes are really spread out well, making you engage content, not just an informative, this happened. It's fun jokes along the way. The annotation, he uses his voice, it's really nice. But the only problem I have, and this is kind of really just going through almost all of these SonicTubers, is the insane upload schedule. And I still don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's not his fault. But when you have so many SonicTubers having insane upload times, you're there waiting for yet another Sonic game or Sonic channel to post something, and it may not even be something you like. So then you gotta wait for that channel for another like 3 weeks just to get another video that you still may or may not like. So it's not his fault. It's more of a group thing. But I can understand. The only thing I have to say is just if he could, he should improve his upload schedule. We're coming up to the end of the B tier, and the last B tier that is here is Mr. Needle Mouse. And the first thing I want to know about him is that he's the reason why I know a lot of YouTubers that are other SonicTubers, which help me find new content that you haven't found. He's the reason why I know about people like SF Productions. He's the reason why I know who Accelerate is. He's the reason why I know who SuperCon 613 is. He really does a lot of collabs, and he's really good. His videos are actually really funny, and his collabs are insane. He's done so much, and I know he's not stopping. The only problem I have is there's something off about his videos. It's starting to wear off, but maybe it's just something with me. There's nothing he can really improve on. I feel like he does his videos really well, but I just feel like these 6 people that are here, they do it better than him. So there's nothing wrong with it. So let's move on to the A rank. So we're coming up to the A tier, and number 6 on my list is Chowmix. He has a wide variety of videos, which are mostly interesting and have gotten better over time. So he's improving more. He has a lot of content, like a lot of it. I haven't even finished watching all of it. And you might think that, oh, well, if the upload schedule is, like, not good for other SonicTubers, why don't you come back to him? It gets boring a bit, and that's not his fault. It's just me. But like I just don't feel like you should just go and binge watch one person's content, especially if it's somebody you like but not that much. So I do think his content is really good. But the thing is, I feel like his videos are way too informative. Like, I feel like he's telling us about it. I mean, yeah, that's what a video essay is meant to be, but I feel disengaged when they're just talking about something and they're not, like, really adding stuff to it, you know? So I just feel like he should make his videos more funnier, because that keeps a lot of people interested. Just add a lot of jokes. So let's move on to the top 5, starting with the 5th. Coming out at number 5 is Sonic Hub, and I swear, Sonic Hub shouldn't be number 5. He should be at least top 3. The reason why he's number 5 is because of the quality of all the other people's content, but this dude's upload schedule is absolutely insane. You won't even be able to finish watching one video before he drops another one. And there's a lot of quality, which is kind of crazy because this dude uploads every few hours. This dude uploads, and it's good. The editing is good. It's not like he rushed it. I don't know how he does it. I asked him. He said that well, after he's posted 1,000 videos, it's just daily. It's just a second nature. I think he has a third eye or something like that. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him. He's very comedic, informative, good editing, insanely good upload schedule. It's just that the 4 people that are after him, they do it better in terms of quality. So let's move on to the 4th position. So coming up to our 4th position, my 4th favorite SonicTuber is going to be Manus Snowcuts. I actually still don't have any idea how to pronounce his name. And this is the newest SonicTuber to me. So he has really fun videos and good editing. He has rare, interesting topics that you won't find most other places. Like, you talk about Sonic Schoolhouse, you will never find Sonic Schoolhouse on any other YouTubers platform. And he has a really good upload schedule. Again, there's nothing wrong with him. I just feel like the 3 that are in the S tier do it better than he does. And some people there, they do it, they did it better. Yeah, let's say they did it better. So let's move on to the S tier with my top 3 favorite SonicTubers of all time. So we're at the S tier. These 3 people here are like the best SonicTubers, the best YouTubers. They have really good content. They have really good editing. Everything is really good. So we're starting off with number 3. And number 3 is Bikuri Box 12. Why are these people? They have the most weirdest names that I've literally never seen anywhere. Anyway, his video essays are very good. There's informative videos. There's funny parts. I don't know how many glitches happen to him, but it's just really funny to see how many ways he can break almost every single game he touches. So, really good video essays, and you cannot stop watching. He has good long videos. His update on Sonic Frontiers is an hour long. The video on update 1 is like 20, and update 2 is 20. He has one on PO6. He has plenty of on PO6. He's a really good YouTuber. What my problem with him? Please come back. And if you do, don't do superstars. Don't do superstars. Don't do superstars. I don't want to see any superstar review from you. At least not until you do the update 3 review, because I'm waiting for it. I've been waiting for it for 3 months now. As expected, he has ludicrous upload schedules, but I'll wait as long as he needs to. So, literally, the only thing I wrote for what he needs to improve on is just, come back. Please come back. Anyway, let's move on to the 2nd position. Coming up to the 2nd position here, we have Billabong, and the main reason why I like it is because of nostalgia. This is probably the first SonicTuber I've ever watched. His videos are really nice to watch, and he does challenges, something I think has more variety than review. I like to call him, my own nickname that I gave him, I like to call him the Mania Master, because he does so much Sonic Mania. He did so much Mania content. That did did. And the main problem I have with him is because of that. He probably, and this is not to insult him, but he probably has the worst upload schedule of anybody. And it's not like he even ghosted his account. He purposely stated in his 1 month ago video that he's on break. And I can't blame him. He has like 2 other channels he's running. But please, please. Your content is so funny. Your reactions to stuff, I really miss it. Back in, it was, I miss it. So, what I think, once again, please return. We really miss you, and I'm not alone in this. Most of the other SonicTubers I know that I wrote on this list have also know who Bob is, and they also really like his content. In fact, when he returned for Sonic Superstars after like I think 7 or 8 months of just total disappearance, save from like I think a few live streams or something, every single comment had something about Superstars is actually good. It brought Bob back. Bob's back. Everyone was so happy. So please come back. I swear we can't do without you, man. Anyway, let's move on to the best Sonic Tuber of all time, the #1 spot. So here we are, the #1 spot, the best Sonic Tubers in my opinion, just the best Sonic Tuber ever, and that goes to SF Productions. SF Productions videos are so interesting. He talks about stuff like the beta content of Sonic Frontiers, which is something I am really interested in. Really good upload time, good videos, they're informative, they're interesting subjects, and really good jokes spread throughout it. He does some collabs with other people, and it's really good. I don't think there's literally anything wrong with his content. And if he watches this, if he somehow knows about this and watches it, and he says that there's something wrong with it, I don't believe you, man. Your content, I think it's so good. It's like, how does someone make such good content in such short span? Anytime I see that SF Productions has that blue little circle thing it does, I get so hyped because there's another video with good, informative, interesting subjects. It's like it's always consistently good. And I just love his content. It's peak. It's peak. I do think he overuses the thing where you zoom out the footage. Like anytime he's talking about something, he wants to like it's a bit too much, but it's a minor nitpick. Speaking of nitpick, so I decided to add some honorable mentions to this video, and the first honorable mention I have is Chari5. I really think he does a lot of good content for Sonic, but he mostly doesn't do Sonic content, which is why I didn't add him to this list. That might seem unfair, but I'm ranking SonicTubers and not ranking YouTubers. The Everything Wrong With series is at its peak. I just search up Everything Wrong With Sonic. Somebody, some saint, some angel out there made a playlist with all of the Sonic games he's done the series with in chronological order. So you will be there for I think at least 5 hours watching this amazing content where he does talk about stuff that are wrong with the game. Especially Sonic 06 is my favorite one because out of Everything Wrong With series I think he's done, I think that's the most. We got 745. It's actually kind of funny. So the second person I'd like to give an honorable mention to is Nitpicker YT. That's why speaking of nitpick, it was meant to be like funny or whatever. The nitpicking Sonic series is at its peak. Now, if you want somebody who does what Chari5 does, but encapsulates everything, like Chari5 is like everything wrong, which he lists out. Nitpicker YT, he talks about he talks about Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, the other games on the Genesis, Adventure 2, he talked about the Child Garden, he talked about Sonic Heroes, Shadow, all the way. And I'm sure his Sonic Dream Team review probably isn't coming anywhere around now, but he did say he's going to do a Sonic Frontiers re-review, which is something I'm looking really good forward to. So, and the last person I'd give here is SonicTubers. He doesn't really make video essays, or he doesn't make challenges, but his long plays of Sonic games, they're really fun and interesting to watch. I don't know, it's really fun. And he did collab with Game Cage, which is really cool. So with that said, that's gonna end my ranking of all 15 Sonic Tubers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye. Before I go, this video sucks, okay? I know it sucks. I know I'm not good. I know that what I might have said might seem mean. I just want to see these people improve because this is the only thing I watch on YouTube. It's the only thing I watch. Please, don't be mad at me.
Are very, and I mean very impressive.